Greetings. Now this looks like a very similar setup to what we did on the last video. The same concept applies. We're still talking about Newton's third law of motion and how the atmosphere and us work on that atmosphere. Now we have about 100-kilometer pile of air squishing us down, pushing down with about 14.7 pounds per square inch. Now we also, because according to Newton's third law, for every force in, there has to be an equal and opposite force out. And that's what we're doing. We have to provide forces pushing out or we would get squished. We would get squished like this. And it squishes just that quickly. Remember, the only reason we turn it upside down is to plug the top with the water, and it cools the can much quicker. Now I know what you're thinking. It's just an aluminum can. What if we had something bigger and steelier, like a 1-gallon steel can? Well, let's find out. Now you notice that this can will not fit in this beaker of water, so I'm going to get rid of it for now. Because we don't need it. Everything else is the same. The smidge of water that's in the bottom of it is boiling. You see the steam. That's pushing all the air out of the can. What we're going to do is we're going to take away the heat, and we are going to not let the air fill back in. Now remember when we did the monster can last time, it takes a little bit of time. But it's definitely not having much luck. There's no equal forces pushing out anymore. There's only the 14.7 pounds per square inch pushing in. Is it still collapsing? Now if I was trying to speed it up a lot, I would try to add some cool. But I didn't have a big thing of water. I wish I had a squirt gun or a sprayer, but I do have. Who needs that? As you can see, it's definitely being crushed. Come back.
That way.
All right. All right. I'm talking to my videographer, so she's waving at me. Hi. The 14.7 pounds of our atmosphere is crushing the can. This is a steel can. They're pretty tough. Custodians are going to be upset with me. I have to clean up the mess. Then again, we probably won't have school in this classroom until next August. There we go. Now the million-dollar question, is there a limit to how big and how tough the can is before we just can't crush them? You'll have to stay tuned for the next video. See you soon.